Welcome to Lee University, where we expect something great. And something great happened here 24 years ago when one of the legendary composers of band music came to Lee to join our faculty and spent this last quarter century pouring himself, along with his wife Winona, into the lives, the talent, the dreams, the skills of over 500 band students here at Lee. Now, first, let me get a couple of little housekeeping things out of the way. After the event, we've been assured that there will be no rain, and if I turn out to be wrong about that, then I got a memo on that. So, no, we really think the rain threat has passed. We got a beautiful venue for a wonderful reception outside, and all of you are welcome there. Let me say that we've asked the Holsingers not to get into the mosh pit down here. Too many fans here, so they're going to be hustled off the back to the reception, and if you want to see them, say hello, congratulate them, go on around to the reception and you can see them there. For you high school students, hundreds of them here, high school band students, welcome to Lee University. We're glad you're here. You're going to hear some great band music tonight. And as soon as this is over, we have a pizza party planned for you over in the Deacon Jones dining hall. So somebody will lead you over there. Lots of pizza, no speeches. That way you can eat all you want and not annoy the adults. So there you go. It's a perfect solution. In tributes like this, sometimes we expect a long string of speeches, and we're not going to have that tonight. You have a... The ushers let somebody through, I can tell who. You know, this is about the music tonight. We got a lot to say about Holsinger. Some of it will be said, but only very little. You've got a printed program which tells a lot about his career. You're here tonight to hear him lead the band, which he established on our campus, and a terrific group of young musicians. So we're all here for the music. Let me offer thanks to God for this opportunity, and then let's hear the music. Will you bow with me, please? Thank you, Heavenly Father, for all your many gifts to us. We thank you for the gift of life, for the gift of music, for the gift of good work to do with one another. And particularly tonight, we thank you for the gift of David and Winona Holsinger, bringing them to our campus, for their gifts and their willingness to commit them to our campus here. So bless this evening, Lord, and give to us all your graces, for we pray in your name. Amen. Now, under the direction of the legendary David R. Holsinger, will you welcome the Lee University Wind Ensemble? Let's hear it for them.
If I'd known there was going to be a crowd like this, I would have had a going out of business concert every year. Thank you all for being here. What a gas it is to be here and play for you. It's been a wonderful 24 years at Lee, and later on I hope I'll be able to tell you about this. The bands have been really good, and they've been good to me and been good to Winona, and they've been good for themselves. So we've learned a whole lot over the years, and we appreciate all the people who have been our regular listeners here, and we've gotten some pretty good crowds here, I think. So it's kind of a band town. It's fine, and I really appreciate all of you coming here. My goodness, I mean, early this morning when it started to rain, watching the rain, going, oh, this could be bad. Well, we play inside. I mean, you guys have to go outside for a reception, yeah. Of course, my wife pointed out a while ago that we're bringing the entertainment for our own party. I don't understand. But anyway, it's been great. So we're going to continue. We have lots of wonderful music and wonderful musicians to play for you tonight. So thank you very much. I will continue on with the concert.
To be perfectly honest, I'm not who I am because I played scales in the practice room. I am who I am because one day I played music so exquisite that when I took the horn away from my lips, all I had was tears welling up in my eyes.
If you're going to build a great university, you're going to have to attract and keep some really terrific, talented people. And David Holsinger was one of those people.
David Holsinger, for years now, has been one of, if not the leading, composer of wind ensemble concert band music in America. I was charged with organizing the Christian Instrumentalists and Directors Association meeting in 1999. And I was asked, who are you going to get to come and conduct the Christian College Honors Band? I decided that David Holsinger would be the best choice after meeting him in Wichita 2 years before that.
While he was here, Mark Bailey learned that he may be open to a college job. Mark came into my office. He was so excited. He kind of burst right in and said, "We've got a chance to get David Holsinger on our faculty." So I said, "Who's David Holsinger?" And he said, "Well, he's the greatest composer in band music in America." We didn't have an opening for a band person. We didn't have any money in the budget for a band person. And I said to Mark, you know, if he starts a band here, he's going to want scholarship money. And Mark said, this is what he said, "Give him my scholarship money." Now, I've never heard a music faculty say that in my life. So I thought, okay, Mark, we'll try to get him here. So, you know, we made an opening and we found some money, and we didn't take Mark Bailey's money away from him, but we gave Holsinger enough to get started, and the rest is history.
As soon as he came, he increased the gravitas of music at Lee University. I remember Phil Moorhead telling me that the Chattanooga Symphony asked him, "David Holsinger is coming to teach at Lee University. How were you able to have him come and teach at the school?" And the only response was he felt very much drawn to this place.
Occasionally, I have a young musician walk up to me and ask, "Mr. Holsinger, how do I finger this part?" And my answer is, it's not my problem. My problem was to write the part, and yours is to figure out how to play the part. Now, I'm not being silly. It's just, conductors, I want you to have a part in the music making. I want you to have a chance to decide what will happen in that particular phrase or section. I want to trust your musical gifting. My problem was to write it, and your problem is to make it come alive.
Being in wind ensemble as a student here at Lee, it was an incredibly rigorous process. We had high expectations but high reward. He challenged all of us very meticulously. We were sponges, and we were absorbing in all of the lessons about different composers and writing styles and why behind the music. We were taught how to perform with excellence, how to perform and carry ourselves professionally, and to always excel, always push, and always perfect what we were doing at all times.
The first time I'd ever heard of David Holsinger was when I was in high school in the Chicago suburbs, and in my wind ensemble, we played a David Holsinger piece. In February of 1994, we played "To Tame the Perilous Skies." So having played French horn all the way through college, then I had about 10 years where I didn't really have an opportunity to play anywhere. But when I came to work at Lee University as a therapist in the counseling center in 2008, I went to a couple of events in the School of Music. They found out I played French horn. And I found an opportunity to get my horn back out. So I was able to play with David Holsinger for 3 or 4 years in the wind ensemble.
David Holsinger didn't just compose a lot of great music and conduct a lot of wonderful concerts. He poured into over 500 Lee students, and they're out there all over doing great work for the kingdom and in the world of music. He has left a legacy, and it's important for places like Lee to lift up that example and celebrate and honor what it means to live that kind of life.
As a Christian university, when we are able to demonstrate that we are not just Christians, but we are Christians who do things with excellence, and that we can be in the top of not just fields related to ministry and Bible and preaching, but that we Christians can have an excellence in our education and our influence in the world. I think people like David Holsinger are an example of that, but they're also multiplying themselves by producing more examples of that.
David and Winona Holsinger have been incredible colleagues. They have lifted the standard of music at Lee. They have poured into so many students. Their impact is incalculable to what they have done for band music and for Lee University.
We've been very blessed, and we have been so blessed to have him here, to have him and for so long. And it's a bittersweet ending because we're so thankful for him. And I hope that he understands what he means to every single one of us, because he is one of the most important influences of my entire life.
Before we continue, I wanted to notice a really important issue about that last video. When I was 8 years old, I had hair.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight to celebrate this wonderful friend. What a great evening this is. Dr. Holsinger, you have been a wonderful colleague and a great friend to many of us. When I travel for the School of Music, I'm often asked about the marvelous David Holsinger. You know, we're known as the school where David Holsinger teaches. And I always am able to say he is such a wonderful, genuine, kind, friendly person. And you know what's amazing about that is people don't believe me. And they say, the David Holsinger, he's just that normal? And then we start to talk about the train sets that you have in your basement and how very normal that you are. And so we thought there's maybe no more fitting way to appreciate you and give you a gift than to put a little slice of Lee in your train set at home. So this is a replica of our So when you're downstairs playing trains, a little slice of heaven to go there. Winona, would you join me down here, please? Oh, okay. You know, this is by no means a one-man show. I can guarantee you. This is definitely a partnership. And one of the things that I appreciate so much about that is our relationship with Winona and the way that she's been such a part of our work here. You know, you don't realize what all this lady does. She does a lot more than turn pages. I can guarantee you that. But she has kind of been the kingpin for us with all things instrumental, and we appreciate that so much. Not only is she a wonderful friend, but she's also a great teacher, a fabulous musician, and just has done such a marvelous job for us, and we just mean that in so many ways. You know, the thing I love about this partnership is that it's not only about how to do music, but it's how to do life. So, Winona, you have taught many of these people on stage and many of the people in this audience not only how to make good music, how to wave their hands, but also how to be adults. So thank you. Can we just give her a nice hand?
You know, many of you know, I had a stroke several years ago, and so I lost my left arm, and so that's my left arm. Here's what happens sometimes. I mean, we were at a big convention in Chicago, and I was premiering a piece up there, and of course, she was turning pages for me, and so we finished the piece, and you know, there were literally thousands in there, and they're all applauding, and so I brought her out. She got more applause than I did. But she deserves it, let me tell you. So thank you on behalf of my wife. That is very nice.
Well, if there's any not as informed person that came in here wondering who is David Holsinger and whether he is a master conductor and composer, I think all doubts have been alleviated here tonight. What an incredible concert of music. And Lee University Wind Ensemble, you have outdone yourselves tonight. You have played superbly. Thank you very, very much. There's one more piece they are going to perform before the conclusion of the concert. But before they do, I have the honor of making a special presentation to David and Winona. I became familiar with David Holsinger like, well, probably most everybody in the room. I heard his music. My wife, Udella, is here with us tonight, and our son, Justin, played in the Lassiter High School marching band in Marietta, Georgia. And in 2002, they competed in the Bands of America Grand National Championship in Indianapolis. They won the championship, and they played a Holsinger arrangement that he composed specifically for them to perform in the championship. And when I heard the Lassiter Band play that music, and then heard all the other bands from all over the country play their music, I said, those other bands do not stand a chance. It was obvious who was playing the superior music. And then I had the privilege of meeting you when I came here to Lee. And it has been an honor to serve with you, even though it has been a short time. Lee University wants to present to you a plaque. On this plaque is a prayer. And we hope that you will hang this plaque in a prominent place. And if you get discouraged or down, or just wonder about things, or you're in a time of reflection or whatever, we hope you will take the time to read this prayer that's on this plaque. And let me read it to you. As president of Lee University, on behalf of the board of directors and the faculty and alumni, I extend our heartfelt prayer that your retirement years will be healthy, happy, and productive. That God will continue to shine on you and Winona as he has for many years. That you may enjoy at this moment of transition the love and admiration of all of us, your colleagues, friends, and students. We offer this prayer with gratitude to God for giving you such abundant talents, and with gratitude to you for sharing those gifts with us. We offer this prayer in the name of Jesus Christ, whom we all serve. April 14, 2023, Lee University. We love you, and we are going to miss you. We got to get a picture. I turned it off before I came up here. Forgive me. Well, it's got to, come on, here we go. 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 Yeah, here we go. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. All right, you ready? Hold it.
when Dr. Green was talking about this partnership that my wife and I have, I mean, I remind me of something that I wrote in a book several years ago, and it's talking about how do two musicians actually marry and stay together? Uh, you laugh. But, the whole secret is that, once the rehearsal's over with, if we go home and she says to me, "How did you like the way I did that?" My only answer is, "It was wonderful." And vice versa. We've learned, that's kind of it. Well, it's been a great evening so far, and it's been a great quarter century. Hard to believe it's been fast, but so many people to thank that, I'd have to read a list, of hundreds of people. I mean, a lot of you are on our email list. We'll let you know when things are happening next year and all, and concerts and stuff like that. But really, I appreciate Mark Bailey. I mean, gosh, Mark Bailey. We met him in Wichita, as he said in the video, and we visited. And then, 2 years later, I guess I came here, and it was. Let's see. It was kind of a lightning strike, is what it basically was. I mean, like the symphonic band played "To Tame the Perilous Skies," which I think Mark said he'd worked on for 6 years to get there. It's like, but by golly, they played. And so that night, I remember that the dean of the School of Music, Walt Malden at the time, got up at Lee Day and said, "David Holsinger," all these kids are going, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." And he said, "Well, he's going to be here next year." And Winona and I are going, have we talked? But, the deal was inside, we're going, yeah, it's cool. And it's been a great school for us. And I'm going to tell you what a great school it is. Some of you had great leadership. Obviously, Dr. Kahn, Dr. Walker. I mean, it's just, things just keep rolling here. But I'll tell you what the great thing about this school is, that 8 years ago, when I had a stroke, if I had been at a state school, it'd be so long, Dave, because you couldn't carry on, if you can't do anything. But here they said, "Well, we'll wait for you." And they gave me a sabbatical that lasted not one semester, but 2 semesters a year, and I worked my way back, and it slowly came down. I remember coming back to the first concert, I came back, I didn't conduct, I let my kids conduct. The next concert, I did the first piece, and the kids conducted, and my wife conducted. The next concert, I did the first and last piece. And then the fourth concert, I finally did most of the pieces, which was like, it was wonderful. But I tell you, just having a school that will wait on you, that doesn't happen. So my thanks go to hundreds of people who have come every concert. I mean, our crowds are just this big all the time, But the faithful come, and we've really gotten a wind ensemble started, and it really went. In fact, Dr. Kwame Barnett, who's sitting here in the clarinet section, was in my first wind ensemble here at Lee. Stand up. Like I loaded the clarinet section with all the doctorates I knew in clarinet who had all graduated from here, that had all sat first chair in this band at one time or another. So we've got a great reputation going out there. I mean, nobody wonders what Lee University is anymore in music. They don't wonder. They know what we've done and where we've gone, and we've made giant strides, and we'll make bigger strides in the future. It will not die. It will go on, because that's what this place is all about. They wait on you to get better and to make it better. Thank you all for being here tonight. I'm almost embarrassed. I mean, my goodness. I mean, I had nothing to do with this except to take care of the music, So, it's kind of like I get bits and pieces. Like, here's what's going to happen. I'm going, okay, and so, and then I found out my wife had sent all those pictures in that video, and I went, we need to talk. No, thank you so much. God bless you. It's been a great run, and we've got graduation coming up this week. We got lots more music here at Lee. Percussion ensemble on Sunday, jazz ensemble on Tuesday. Trombones choir tomorrow. You just can't get rid of us. We're everywhere. Well, we're going to end the same way I showed up here 24 years ago, doing "To Tame the Perilous Skies," a piece that was written in 1992 to celebrate the Battle of Britain, and when it was premiered, of course, we were going into Kuwait and Iraq, and so it was kind of a prophetic piece in a way. But I originally considered this. I mean, I write portraits in sound. I don't write absolute music, which is like sonata allegro, if anybody knows what that is, how you know. And I write portraits in sound, things that I'm inspired by. And so, I imagined this was a quiet field in Britain, and suddenly the activity starts out, the clinks and clanks of stuff going on. The planes take off, they go and fight the Messerschmitts in the air and come back. At the end, if I could, I would conduct by rolling, like to have those, but I would fall off the stage, unfortunately. So you just kind of imagine that. But here's "To Tame the Perilous Skies." Thank you so much for being here. Love you. Take care.